starting to see older women come onto the scene and really dive into this dialogue that we are talking about right now, about aging. And it's fascinating to me. And I'm like really seeing it evolve quickly. And I find that, oh my gosh, more women need to talk about this.
Because there's a million other messages that are telling her she's beautiful and telling her she's not beautiful enough, and telling her her job is to be beautiful, and then telling her how to get there. Her whole world outside of you is going to be based on her looks. What girls get the most attention, who gets bullied and why. Everything revolves around their looks. And so what Lindsay and I like to say, and what we write about quite a bit, is that if you use beauty as the thing that makes you, it's also the thing that can break you. So if beauty is the end all be all, that the best thing she is beautiful. Oh, you look so beautiful today. Then when she goes to school and somebody says she's ugly or fat or gross, that's going to break her because her value system is based around appearance.
Wow. And I mean, if you just think of going back to what you're saying about how many women are taught to feel guilty for eating this, or it's like we use this thing that could be a beautiful wellness practice to shame ourselves or guilt ourselves or make ourselves run that extra mile. And oh wow,
I've been there myself, and it's not a place where you enjoy being either. I mean, I have always loved food, but there was such a period of my life where I felt like I shouldn't love it and felt like I was always struggling against it. And it was so nice to be able to relax back into the idea that food was a tool that I could use to support my best and healthiest self. It wasn't an enemy, and that the messaging was wrong,
Every single model can tell you some really effing crazy insecurities that have been pointed out to them that the general public would be like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. So my belly button is off center, just in case everybody likes to know. It was pointed out to me in the sense that they couldn't figure out why the pants just look so horrible and so awful. And they're like, they just don't fit. Something's not right. Her belly button's off center. That's what it is. Her belly button. It's her belly button. Oh my God. I have an off center belly button. I have one ear that sticks out further than the other. So I just cannot do my hair up because God forbid, And like, this is how crazy it gets. And when these things are pointed out publicly and discussed publicly as if you're not standing there, but it's about you, it's the weirdest interaction amongst people because it's really taking out any kind of human element and then not even equating for the fact that these are adolescent girls when we start.
Totally.
It's just so disconnected. And that's like what we're trying to say is now that we're women and we've stepped back into our power, we're going, why was no one helping advocate for us?
Yeah.
Like, that's my biggest question. I'm going, where was everybody? And where was
everyone?